Dr. Disrespect is back, and he has a statement. I'm sure we can trust the guy who cheated on his wife.
Maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case.
Okay.
I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. This is already a lie, by the way. Now, I'm not gonna judge him too much because I honestly actually don't care at all. But this is already lying with words to an extreme degree. First of all, the lawsuit was not settled because the lawsuit didn't go through. If both parties settle the lawsuit outside of court, it doesn't mean that you won or lost the lawsuit. You just settled outside of court. The lawsuit didn't go through. It didn't happen. He hasn't won or lost any lawsuit.
Or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond.
And he chose to not do it. If the people who were ex-employees of Twitch speaking out considers a break of this contract, then he could have already instantaneously said everything that he wanted to say. But he did not.
And again, champs, again, I respected all the confidential obligations. But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations.
A personal attack. Ooh.
Cody Connors.
A loser. Someone who probably hates him. Is he just gonna slander the people who said bad things about him? Is that the strategy? This does not look good. And by the way, again, I don't really care what happens to him. I'm kind of neutral in this, but currently, just from what he's saying, this is extremely manipulative.
Twitch employee wasn't even involved. Leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later.
That you confirmed.
Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020.
Okay, another thing. So, first of all, he starts off by saying, reason, you know, to cast doubt if this person even actually knows what happens. And now he said, oh yeah, you just leaked the reason why I got banned. And there's no doubt at this point. So, again, this is highly manipulative. He probably practiced this speech a lot.
I mean, for what? Cody? Why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any first...
But you confirmed everything that was said, and you didn't deny anything, so... What are we supposed to take from that?
...hand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages?
Well, you kind of agreed that you were doing that.
Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is?
Oh,
I do.
Shit. And
yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone.
I'm sorry, you literally admitted to doing that in your previous tweets. You literally admitted to inappropriate behaviors with a minor in your previous tweets. Is he just trying to rewrite history?
You also said the word minor, Cody.
Yeah?
I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement. Edited.
You edited it out and edited it back in. That was pretty bad luck.
Etc. Just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
No, obviously not, because then why is this a problem? Why did you... Dude, listen, this cannot be... There's no way. I'm instantaneously calling BS on this. Because if that was the case, then Dr. Disrespect would have wanted to go to court with Twitch, because Twitch would lose. If you are accusing and getting rid of him on false pretenses, you instantaneously lose. There is no shot. If Twitch is getting rid of Dr. Disrespect because you contacted the minor with sexting, and Doc's like, but actually this is a 200-year-old lolly, they just instantaneously lose. Either this guy's a complete idiot because he could have probably won millions off of Twitch in that lawsuit, or he's lying.
You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight.
Okay.
I never intended to meet this user ever. We never...
Here's the defense. Yeah. I know I said I'm gonna slam hard at TwitchCon, but trust me, bro, I wasn't actually gonna do it. Like, that's just the sentence. Oh boy, if that's his defense, this is bad.
Made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever. Your bullshit accusations gave...
I mean, it's also technically not a bank robbery until the point that you end. Oh wait, that's not how it works.
A false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack.
I really doubt that, honestly.
These big time...
Again, he's just trying to make the other side look bad.
And publications, these journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now. Don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now. Without any real journalism and real research happening.
That is called an appeal to the masses.
They reported on all this based on leaks from 2 former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the
Actually, more than 2. This is why I don't think this was premeditated or planned as a mass, because there's more than just 2 Twitch employees.
Trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask. If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me,
I don't believe that until I see any actual screenshots of what was sent. Okay. So there are messages, but he's just flip-flopping so much what happened and actually didn't happen. So did he? Now he's saying that he did actually sext.
Internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images.
Okay, can we see the messages then?
Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user.
But you admitted that in your previous tweets, though. That, yes, that happened, but no, I was never gonna actually meet up with them.
That never happened.
Okay.
I even used the word inappropriate. Purposely.
Wait. Yeah, so he's trying to make this all like this is a grand hoax. Oh, I specifically introduced the word minor, then deleted it, and then reintroduced it when people started noticing that I changed it. So what, is he just gonna pretend that this was just a giant publicity stunt, effectively?
And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? including these defaming articles.
Well, if he's gonna say, "Oh yeah, I intentionally called it inappropriate," what are people supposed to do? Okay, what are we supposed to do? Because you don't use the word inappropriate unless it's inappropriate. He's trying to like play 4D chess here. It almost feels like, but it's kind of failing if you're paying attention.
I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private...
Dude, just show the messages. There's no reason you can't show the messages at this point.
DMs, your text messages.
You have them. Everyone knows you have them. There is no way that... There's no way anyone should believe, by the way, that he doesn't have his messages. His lawyers have the messages. He has the messages. They're there. Is he going to show them?
Your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words. And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here.
Yeah, that's why it's called grooming. That's why it's called that, because the point is to make the victim believe nothing bad is happening and everything is appropriate. That's why the word exists.
We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel.
Yes.
Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were illegal.
Wait. Again, this sentence completely throws into question the previous sentence. If you recall, he literally 2 minutes ago, not even, said that you yourself, Twitch, admitted that these whispers were not sexting. So now he's saying, "Oh, you didn't even investigate. Was this bad or good?" Then what's the point of the previous admission? Again, it's complete flip-flopping. None of this makes currently sense.
You see, I engage with my community. I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch Whispers, I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user. On June 21st, 2020.
Show the whispers. Just show the whispers and we can be done.
My ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with the Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years.
Okay, okay. Again, just throwing slander on the guy, okay?
Talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform, right? Literally. The face of the platform.
Ex-face of the platform. He got replaced pretty quick.
And I know Champions Club remembers this. We got zero front page love on the website. He was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter. He wouldn't even inform us about...
My partner manager didn't follow me on Twitter. Is this a joke?
Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the two-time. Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you want to play in it? We got zero support from this guy. And it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the two-time.
Oh.
So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner.
Okay, so far it's just a bunch of character defamation of these people, a bunch of strange flip-flopping where he says one thing and then he says the second thing, and that second thing disproves the validity of the first thing, and he's just the two-time. And that's it. This does not look good. Show the messages.
Your manager. And...
by the way, I already know he's not going to show the messages because this is like 12 hours after he actually did this thing or something like that. I'm just watching it now.
Just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager?
I'm pretty sure if he actually showed messages and could just convince everyone that he was innocent, it would be all over Twitter.
Is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence?
Yes. Why not?
The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time.
Yes, this is how grooming works. Again, the fact that you groom someone and they think nothing's going wrong, it is kind of the point of grooming. Yes. This is... What? Please.
In case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do
It's effectively the same as saying, oh, the person that I'm holding a gun to his head to is not currently saying anything bad about me. Yes! Because there's a gun.
not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged.
That's still not the problem. Again. All this talk about sexting, and now it's like, but I didn't meet up with them. I didn't exchange even pictures. Yeah, but what if it didn't stop there? What if it didn't get involved? I mean, come on.
On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's special operations team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team.
Okay, as someone who has worked in big companies, has had dealings with them, has worked and done all of that stuff. Yeah, big companies don't want to escalate these things without a risk of them them suffering serious consequences for hiding this. This is why big companies don't do that. They didn't do that because they thought that everything is fine. They did that because they didn't want heat on their back. That's how these things happen in real life. Without exception. Without exception. Always. 100%.
That would have been the end. That should have been the end. But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. He had it out for the two-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. He escalates the report to a friend on...
Okay, again, this is bad. You know why? Because this just proves what I said. Twitch doesn't want to escalate things because Twitch cares about Twitch, not actually about Dr. Disrespect or anything that happened. So, Twitch makes the decision that he himself says needs to be made by the legal team, and it gets escalated to the legal team outside of Twitch's higher purview. And then the legal team decides to do something? That means that there is probable cause, at least in their opinion. This is not a good thing to say.
Twitch's LER team. So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team.
Yeah.
Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. Let me just remind you.
Of course he does. He's the leader of the team, idiot.
Went through a big-time arbitration, okay? And, you discover a lot of stuff.
You don't discover shit in arbitration.
I knew this director is on vacation at that time. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate. Even
No, absolutely not. You can take my phone and all my conversations, and I can guarantee you there is not gonna be a single out of context message that you can find between me and my family, me and a lot of other people, but there's gonna be a lot of out of context things that seem bad because they're not bad, but they're sexual and whatnot between me and women because they were meant like that. Okay, in reality, it's not so easy to take something that much out of context. Okay, and when the whole thing is like that, what kind of out of context? Again, show the messages.
when they aren't. Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report.
Well, you don't exactly need a lot. Don't exactly need a lot.
To NCMEC. You guys all read
Yes.
those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report. The National Center
Because they are obligated to, otherwise they are complicit in hiding a crime.
For missing and exploited children.
Yes.
Guess what?
Nothing happens. We know this. We know this. This is so his defense is going to be, oh, they didn't find anything. Bro, you literally can get caught when going to a hotel with a minor and nothing happens to you. Because these things are extremely hard to prove. Unless they catch you red-handed with your schlong in the hole, nothing happens. It is really hard to get caught with this. Most people get... You can meet up and nothing... you can meet up, and as long as you're not caught in any acts, nothing has happened and they can't do anything. This is how the system works. It is really hard to prove these things.
As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement.
Yeah, because you can't. It's pointless because nothing can be done. Yeah. Yeah.
Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not
This is the same as saying Epstein's Island was not actually anything bad.
Constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit
it does, but the word sexting doesn't actually mean anything in these situations.
Internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to
they don't need to. They don't need to. And again, this is the sussiest part, which he already did at the start. If Twitch is terminating you on false pretenses, you go to court with them because you probably get a lot of millions. Because Twitch on default loses. Again, this is the easiest win in the universe in a lawsuit type of way. You go to court with them no matter what because you're making a lot of money. Because they terminated you, the biggest star on Twitch at that point, with false pretense. Damaged your brand and did many, many bad things as a result. He could have probably sued them for 10 million or something like that. He could have probably sued them for goddamn more. And yet he chooses to not go with the lawsuit? That is either extreme stupidity or something's not adding up.
Terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Yeah, sure. Okay, buddy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. 6 minutes left. I don't think he's gonna convince me that all of this is above water and good. This is a bad look.
I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case. But these former Twitch employees that claim to have firsthand knowledge, they just don't have a clue.
Oh, okay.
They didn't report any facts.
Oh.
The judge in the case determined that the whispers were not illegal.
The judge doesn't get to determine that, I think. I'm pretty sure the judge doesn't get to determine that.
So then why did Twitch use these messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from...
Why didn't, again, if the doc is innocent, why didn't the doc sue Twitch for, tens of millions? Because he could. And why did he choose arbitration, aka outside of the courtroom? Why? Why? Easiest win of the century and he just doesn't take it?
There are other streamers. I mean, outside of the obvious. I mean, just take a look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Unfiltered. The realest motherfucker in this industry.
Mm-hmm. Who's playing a persona.
Gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon, business, gaming, studio, beautiful family. And trust me, we've worked hard.
That you cheated on.
For over a decade to improve as a person, a husband, and father and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good place today. And all these people
fighting allegations of being a PDF file. Now that is a character arc. That is true.
They all act like they're just so perfect. I'm not perfect.
Is this it, by the way? I kind of feel that there's nothing else that he can even say.
I don't claim to be perfect. Sometimes I do. But I also didn't do all the shit that they're saying I did. But then that doesn't make a story, right? They wanted media attention. The media wants controversy. And by sensationalizing all of this with big, inaccurate headlines like sexting and sexually explicit, you all got what you wanted.
That you agreed to in your previous tweets. Again, those tweets still exist. You edited those tweets, then you got called out, and you edited them back. You're still not saying how... Wait. Also, I almost missed this. Yeah, he's not revealing the age of that person. He's just playing on the fact that we don't know the age. A lot of people are assuming it's a 17-year-old, but that's just a random assumption that kind of took off on the internet. There has been absolutely not a single collaboration of age from any leaker, Doc himself, anyone. People are just randomly assuming 17-year-old, and now Doc is just trying to make it out to be, well, what if it wasn't actually underage, huh? Doesn't prove it, doesn't show it. Again, Twitch would have never even done any of this if it wasn't, if they weren't underage. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. This is just deflecting and muddying the waters.
At the expense of the 2-time. The reality is, they wanted to cut down the Doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here.
Oh boy, now we're gonna deflect on other people because other people except him are also bad. Yeah. Now in my eyes, he's still Dr. PDF file. No question. He has not said a single shred that is even remotely convincing. He has just skidded around the idea maybe they're not underage. This is everything they're saying is not true, but he's not even explaining in what way it's not true. Everyone's just out to get them. These are haters. These are stupid people. Look at me. I'm so great. And that's why you should believe me. I am completely not sold on his innocence.
Example number 1.
Actually, after this, considering this is most likely like a month of preparation or however long he was offline, it's Dr. PDF file until the end of days.
1.
Unless he actually shows us things. And again, at this point, he can show the text messages. Plain, simple, and easy. And yet, he's not gonna do it.
A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies.
Okay.
Why wasn't I called into a meeting? Why wasn't...
Because what you did is actually... Saying the N-word is just considered morally bad. Your allegations are considered legally in the country of Twitch where it persists and where you are illegal. There's a difference. These things are not the same.
Wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs?
What was your intent? Meeting up with someone? Oh, well, wait, that is the intent. He said that is his intent. Oh, I talked about meeting up, but I would have never done that, actually. There you go, bruh.
Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Ooh.
Example number 3. Streamer was reported for a sexual...
Wait. So we have a necrozoophile on Twitch? Huh. Who that is? Comment down who that's supposed to be.
Explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Dude, where the hell are we getting all of this? He should... Okay, the fact that he's not attaching names at this point, kind of sus. I wonder, I have no idea. I have not heard of any of this. There is a chance that this is behind closed doors and this is actually legit, because Dr. Disrespect's whole point with this stream is not proving that he's innocent. It's just defaming and now making other people look worse than him. This is real bad.
It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had personal biases against the doc and used all of this as an opportunity to terminate my contract. Go back and look at the timing of all this too. The doc's termination lines up with 2 preferable, profitable, and expensive streamers leaving Mixer.
Ninja?
As soon as Twitch knew that Mixer had failed, and go look at the timing. These other expensive streamers needed a new streaming.
Hey, this is what I was talking about, by the way. This was my initial idea that Dr. Disrespect way overestimated his hand, his influence, and his everything, and Twitch just decided, no, we're gonna get rid of you. Ninja, previously the biggest guy on Twitch, left for Mixer, and now he looks like a crack addict. So, good luck, Doc, we're just gonna replace you. And that was my initial idea.
Platform. So Twitch rushed through its decision to terminate the 2-time. You see, I shouldn't even be banned from Twitch.
Okay, then sue them. Just sue them. If everything you are vaguely hinting at even is remotely true, easiest payday of your life, easiest everything, and he's not actually talking about why his company, the shooting game, Midnight Drop or whatever it was called, just instantaneously terminated them after seeing the messages. He's not even mentioning that. A game that was literally based off of this guy right here, his face, his marketing, his everything, chose that than to be associated with him after he gave them the messages. Why did that happen? It seems everyone's just everyone who sees these messages and whatnot is just magically assuming something bad is happening while he's just saying, oh no, everything's fine, relax, boys, relax.
It has affected us on so many levels. Back in 2020 and now in 2024. And Cody, Connors, I just have to say it again. Why would you do this? Like I said, this will...
just a guess would be one of two. Either he doesn't like you, in which case that still doesn't devalidate his claims. Number 2 is he just he saw a bad thing happening and he just did what any reasonable person that actually cares about other people, not just himself, would do. aka send it to the police.
was handled professionally years ago. No fucking wrongdoing. But because of you, Cody, we just lost... fuck, man.
Then sue him. Then sue him. Again, he's not going to do any of this. Easiest payday of his life, a lawsuit against Twitch. He doesn't do this. Why?
Unfortunately, we have to lay off people from Midnight Society.
Yeah, you got laid off.
Right. Because of you, Cody. Are where we are. No. Some ways it's clean.
Yeah, okay. No message showed. Yeah. That was kind of obvious that he's not going to show messages. So yeah, wow. I am absolute. This is bad. This is just a bunch of gaslighting, manipulation, and trying to make himself look good. That's it. This is pretty bad. Wow. Anyway, bye.